Hello there. Welcome to this week's content or vlog. So this week I'm experimenting with my lav mics. I was trying to hook it to my shirt and it just wasn't working, but I feel like it's giving demure with me holding it. So that's what we're doing. So this week's material is more focused on mental health and just a check-in because I'm feeling overwhelmed and stressed with school work-life balance. And I thought, why don't I share my tips and tricks on staying organized? So here we are. So I have three methods of keeping myself organized. So I have my lovely handy dandy planner that was given to me as a Christmas gift. It is Harry Potter because we love Harry Potter. Oh, that's not really professional. So it comes with the full year and it has stickers at the back for me to use. So all four houses are here. Then it has, what that is. Then it has like the months, some appointment reminders to do, etc. It breaks it down month to month. So let me go to February because that's where we're at. So this is February. So you start off with putting out the months day to day. Then I write in like my appointments, my class times, my work schedule, when I need to do assignments. Then from there, it breaks it down week to week. So that's not really a good week to show. Let me show this current week because tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So this week, you can see, I like to color code my my planners because I feel like it helps me recognize certain things that I need to get done. So this week on the docket is, so I had class Monday from 8 to 11, then I had class Tuesday 2 to 5, I'm not even in the frame. Then I didn't have class Wednesday, but I worked both my jobs. Then Thursday I had class 8 to, technically I'm scheduled 8 to 2, but we got out at like 12. Then I worked on an assignment, and then Friday I had class from 9 to 12. And then I work this evening. But I'm off tomorrow. Slay. So, yeah, I just write in my to-do list, which is I need to clean up my phone, finish cleaning up my phone this week, because I'm trying to... Oh, I'm getting a text to go to work today. Hold on a second. So part of mental health is knowing when to say no. However, I don't practice what I preach because that was my boss texting me, asking me if I want to go to work. So literally I'm working both my jobs today. Fun. So back to my schedule. So it has my to-do list. Oh, this folds. It has my to-do list. It has my notes. I'm going to start putting quotes in my notes to kind of motivate me more. Then it has reflections. So it goes into magical moments, pride, challenges, and learnings. So for one of my magical moments, I had a great check-in with my twin who lives 4 hours away from me. Shout out to them. I love talking to them. Like, our conversations are just so like meaningful, and they raise my spirits. So shout out to them. Shout out to you, twin. Shout out to you. And then my pride column, I have learning to ask for help. I asked one of my classmates for help this week. Challenges. It's not really appropriate. it's not really appropriate. It's not like inappropriate, but it's not appropriate for this vlog. And then I have my learnings, and it says confirmation, it is okay to put yourself first, which is what I was talking to my twin about earlier this week. And then, yeah, so then that is my written planner, since my phone is going off. Then I have my electronic calendar. So I use the calendar app. It's on my main screen. And basically I go through at the beginning of each month. Vlogger, you can't really see it. Let me see if I can turn down my... There you go. So this is my life. This is my brain in a nutshell, actually. So it has everybody's birthdays for the month. It has my work schedule. So every time I get my work schedule, I put that in so I know how to schedule myself outside of work. It has my class times, when I need to work on assignments, when assignments are due, and appointments, and then my social life. So if I'm going out, I put that in there to remind me. And I also color code this. So the salmon color is my school schedule. The red is my second job schedule. The orange is my first job schedule. Green is personal and social. Blue is appointments, and yellow is assignments. So if I have an assignment that I know is going to take me longer to do, then I'll put that in there like that. But yeah, so that's my electronic schedule. So I use the calendar app. One of my good friends at the time put me onto that. I don't pay for the free version, but I'm about to, because I've been using this for like years now, so I need to stop being cheap. So that is my personal schedule, and it also synchronizes with my Apple Calendar. So the only thing is that I get an alert from the calendar app, and then 2 seconds later I'll get an alert from my Apple Calendar, which is good because it gives me a reminder if I'm on my Mac or my Apple Watch. Then we have my visual calendar on my wall. So this has the same thing, my class times, it has my appointments, it has birthdays and whatnot. So yeah, so that's how I keep myself organized. And I think it's really important to have organization as a student, somebody who works, has a social life, because it keeps me balanced. So I can see in advance, like, if I'm going to be super busy, when to tell my friends or family, my social life basically, that I can't go out this weekend because I have assignments to do, or I need to self-care, which is what I'm going to hopefully do this weekend. So to be continued. To be continued. Okay, so that first half of the video was like, it was off to a great start, and then like it just got a little cray-cray, but like that's a good representation of like what I typically go through day to day, week to week. So really going back to like practicing what I preach. Self-care is important, and you should make a day out of the week to self-care, whether that be like the middle of the week or the end of the week. Do something for yourself. So basically after I ended that video, I had to, it threw off my whole evening, because my plan was to finish recording my video, do some errands, and then go to work, and then meet the people that I was supposed to meet afterwards. Thankfully, my one friend who I was supposed to have dinner with, we rescheduled, so I didn't have to worry about finishing work because I got asked to stay later. And then basically after I finished work, I came home, changed, and then I went to meet a friend for drinks because we hadn't seen each other in a while, so it was good to catch up. It was also good because I ran into like a lot of people that night that I wasn't expecting to see. And I typically will be like, oh, I don't know anybody. But then it's like, oh, like, hey. And people like stop me and be like, what's up? So that was fun. Saturday was a self-care day for me. So like I didn't want to do anything. I went to my hairdresser, got my hair cut and flat ironed just to see my length. So there's that. Um, what else did I do? And I think that's all I did Saturday. Sunday, I had inventory. Oh, wait, going back to Friday. So, Friday, I literally, after I ended my video, had like 20 minutes to get dressed. My original plan was to like not have to be able to come home after I finished work. I packed my tote bag with what I was changing into, blah, blah, blah. But I ended up forgetting things because I wanted to make it on time for work. And because it was, so Friday, or the day that, I was like scrambling because I got that message, that was my boss's day off. So I knew it was an emergency if she was texting me asking me to go in. So that's why I went in, because I had asked if I could meet with her Friday, but she said she was off. So I knew, like, even if I was late, she probably wouldn't even care because she asked me last minute. But given the work that I do, I didn't want to be late. So there was that. So, like, as I was packing my bag, like, when I was on my way to work, it was like, crap, I forgot this, I forgot that, now I have to go back home. So that happened. Okay, so Sunday, I had inventory at work, so I was able to sleep in Saturday and Sunday. Slay, we love that. Then I went to inventory, and then I had plans to go to this party. I committed with one of my good friends, but I kind of wasn't feeling it. Like, I just wanted to stay home. We ended up going. We missed the party portion of it because it started earlier in the day. I couldn't have went earlier in the day regardless because I had work. But like, we still had a good time. And then yesterday was a holiday, so I basically did nothing again. And yeah, so I'm happy that I didn't do anything because that was my self-care of like, I was so tired from the week and like with school and stuff, like it's really, I'm not struggling per se, but like this semester feels harder. And I love a challenge, but like it's just kind of taking a toll on me, so I'm just trying to work through that. But other than that, organize ourselves to what works best for you. I like having the constant reminders because I'll forget. Like, I have an appointment tomorrow, and I didn't write it on my visual calendar, but it's in my phone. It's in my Harry Potter calendar planner. So yeah, make sure you plan yourselves accordingly. Don't overwork yourselves. Have a work-life balance. My shifts tend to be short, so that's why I'm able to pick them up like that, and still make a decent amount of money. So, yeah, that's the theme for this week: is put yourself first and make sure that you prioritize and schedule in your self-care. Hopefully, these tips and tricks work. Yeah, I'm curious to see how people self-care or organize themselves. I'm always new to open new ideas, so comment below.